What's something that starts with an N, ends with an R, and it's something you don't ever want to call a black person? Neighbor. It's because they black, it be ghetto, it be a bunch of stuff going on. That comes with a bunch of liability. Hold on, one more, hold on. What did the black student get on his SAT? Barbecue sauce. Nah, hold on. Hey, bruh, what's going on? What? First of all, you need to know that them racist jokes ain't funny, bro. It's not a joke. I mean, it's a joke, bro. Jokes intended to demonstrate your awareness of ongoing racialized oppressions is not funny. I mean, it's a joke. I'm just playing. It's disrespectful. Hey, hold on. Nah. I don't give a fuck. Nah, I understand. I don't give a fuck. Cause what's about to happen in a second, I'm about to come over here and smack you, bro. I didn't realize that in transition on screen. I'm tweaking. Hold on. But I don't even think nobody in here knows.
No way, you ain't gotta do all that.
But bro, it's bro, what you not understand? It's not a joke. All you doing is reminding us about the real life oppressions that we experience every day. What you ain't understanding, bro? Those racist jokes, all they do is serve to intensify I'm not racist. I'm not racist. I'm just saying. No, don't say nothing because you gonna make them more mad. And I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Nah. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. None of us people, nor do any other marginalized groups, need any reminding of our historical marginalization from our oppressors. And that's the problem with you. But calm down, bro. It's a joke. Come on, just chill. Like all you doing, bro. Shut up, bro. All you doing is trying to normalize and destigmatize racism.
It doesn't even have to be all that. It's cool.
It don't.
Bro, come on. It's something that we should know, bro. No, bro. Why you? Nah, bro. Nah, get off me, bro. Cause I'm about to, bro. But why you gonna smack me? I'm not going for that. Everybody was laughing in here. And the problem is that you willingly disregarding any person of color's discomfort in this room in order for you to create a platform for more dominant voices and create that platform for our oppressors.
Like Twitter, like
my brother,
today.
I'm not going for that, bro.
This sounds like anytime you joke on Twitter, this is the kind of responses you get.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. You a p***. I'm not playing with. I'm not playing. I'm about to smack him.
This sound like Twitter.
Ain't no calm down. Don't silence my. Don't do that. Don't silence my pain. I'm not trying to do that, bro. Nah. F everybody else in here too. Cause everybody who laugh, y'all got a problem with me now too. Nah. I'm about to come smack this. Okay, but they know that I didn't even mean. Y'all know I'm not trying to get off. I said stop talking to me, bro. I'm not trying to hear all that shit. Come on, babe. Grab your things. We gonna go. I'm not the one. It ain't funny. I'ma slap the shit out of you every single time you come.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, so I think I got a viewer, but the plan for the stream today is, let me pull up some shit I've been doing today at work. Since I had nothing else to do, at least that was pressing. Working on animations for like web and mobile UIs and whatnot. Where's mine? So so the stuff I made today, really simple. It was really just to finally start doing this shit. And I'll even pull up all the After Effects stuff. Like, these are all the files. I just made a folder today at work. All the new lotties I've been making. I need to separate them by file type, like all my Illustrator files and all my After Effects files. And I've mistakenly actually saved one of the JSONs. I'll get rid of it. But yeah, so all this stuff I made today, I wish there was like a slideshow way to like go through this, but made this today in Illustrator and then brought it over to After Effects. Again, the idea of all this stuff is for, you know, this is what somebody would or could use on like their website for like icons or on their apps, their mobile apps, stuff like that, like notifications, likes, ID search, loading, and all that kind of stuff. Play button, might redo that, but like this attention, it just loops, just simple stuff. Again, just to really get going, like just to really try some new stuff in After Effects challenge myself, all that notification bell, again, all done in design. First Illustrator, brought over to After Effects, animated it, and then exported it, uploaded it to Lottie files, and I put it in this folder. Play button, I won't click them, I'll just hover over them because I don't feel like backing out every time. But play button, I will click this one because I did like this one. It's a light and it just loops. And it just does this over and over. And I'll even show like where I got the idea from all of this. I'm just recreating stuff that I saw on Lottie Files website and was like, you know, we're just gonna recreate this and see if we can do it, or at least see if we can recreate it. And if we can, we go, you know, roll with it. Another looping animation. This is kind of based on this TikTok's loading. Like, say for example, you're on somebody's live stream and they start buffering. They kind of have something similar to this, different colors, and I think they're a little bit closer from the first frame. I mean, throughout the whole entire animation, but they're a lot closer. Kind of just a little shuffling type of effect. Another little light animation. The first light animation I did today was this one. Kinda got that. Well, again, I saw one on the website that I want to recreate, but also try to put my little spin on it that's kind of taken from Twitter's like animation. And then another little simple loading joint. All simple stuff. You'll run into some shit, you know, that's gonna stump you a bit, which like for this one, Alpha Max was giving me a problem, so that took me a while to get around. And like when I did the NCS one a while back, let me put a black background. When I did this one, which is the very first one I did, which was last week, I kept having issues with the gradient actually exporting. It would come out black and white. It wouldn't even come out in this shape. It'll come out as a rectangle behind this triangle, you know, just different shit. So I had a lot of trial and error with this one, but this was the first one I made, which is for the app that I built, or the prototype that I built, for the splash screen after you pick the home menu or whatever, or the home page. But now I got like a couple more that I put to the side that I want to try to make. This one I'll probably find like assets on like Shutterstock or Adobe Stock or somewhere like that, and then animate it. This one, I already have something kind of started like this, and I'll just rework it to be more like this, because I was trying to go for an entirely different loading animation. This one just to scroll down, just simple, again, just simple stuff. And in this one, definitely gonna more than likely need, at least for the laptop, I'm gonna need a asset for. I don't feel like making this from scratch. I could, if anything, I could trace it and be done with it, but I might just find a asset online, like again, Shutterstock, Adobe Stock. But I think I might start with this one first, because I haven't done anything where I need to stretch, which is funny enough, I was reading something that I think a book that Walt Disney wrote way back about like the 12 principles of animation, and this was something that was kind of covered with stretching and squishing, along with, again, a whole lot in there. I didn't get through the whole book. I read maybe the first four or five principles, maybe just first half of them, just to get a little knowledge. And I ended up watching stuff online that kind of covered it too. So, but oh, let me go back. I didn't want to close that. So let me think, what should I do first? I probably should go get, I mean, I can remake this, to be honest. Yeah, I'll remake it. I'll stop being lazy. I will remake this. Do this one. I'm gonna open up Illustrator real quick. I should play some music. Can't be just me talking. I'm trying to find this playlist I thought I had. Just lo-fi stuff. Could have sworn I had a. Guess not. All right, Illustrator, where you at? So, bring you over. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do before I start building out this Instagram. Now I probably could actually, I think it might. Nah, I'm gonna create it from scratch. I'm gonna stop being lazy. Who knows? I might be showing somebody a thing or two. Always make sure to say your work, even at the very start. I should have just gave it a name at the start, but probably got all the social icons. I might do a couple more. Did I make a new folder? Why did I make a new folder? I didn't mean to do that. All right, now let me get a screenshot of that icon so I can have something to refer to. Can I just get the, nah, I don't want to print screen either. I will just grab my snipping tool. Let me just grab that. And actually, I'm gonna show something real quick because I could just trace this literally with Illustrator's trace. Come up here, do something like 16 colors, really, because this is a gradient. Expand it. It's not gonna be perfect, obviously, at least with the 16 color ones. So you just go through each of them and see which one works. But this is an option, you know, or a way to do it. Probably get a better screenshot because I think it's picking up on like this low opacity box here or light gray box here. So I'm not gonna do that, but probably will work better with a better screenshot. I'm not gonna try to even size it like that. We're just gonna use it as a reference and get that gradient. Yeah, it's linear. It's not really. And it's what, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. I need about like negative 100, I think, maybe a negative 90, maybe 80, probably 90. Let's go back 90. I think we're closer at 90. What do I do for the corners? 66.66, so about 2/3, something like that. You feel me? Ooh, nah, it's not gonna work. Let's do about. Keep it divisible by a third. Now I could offset another one in shape builder or turn this into a stroke. So I can achieve this shape with this cutout, seeing the gradient in the background, two different ways off top: shape builder or just change it from a fill to a stroke. Shape builder is a little bit more work involved because I got to offset another path, then do the shape builder, which isn't too much work, but it's just a couple more clicks than what just changing it to a stroke would be. Like if I just do this, go up to about there. It's close. Maybe the inside corners need to be a little bit more, or yeah, the inside corners need to be a little bit more rounded. Let me try the other method just to see what kind of results I get. So offset another path. Not that much, to like 25. We'll start with 25. Boom. It's not perfect. This needs to be, I feel like this needs to be rounded more. But the reason why I would do it as a stroke is to keep that consistency between these two shapes, because I want these to be the same level of thickness. Versus with this, like if I do it with the shape builder, at least for me, I would have to eyeball it, and then you get that lack of consistency with the weights really. So I'm gonna do the stroke method just because of that. So I'm gonna go back up to about 20. Let's do about 25. It'll do for, you know, what we trying to do. It's not gonna be spot on. I think I have the option turned off where it'll, even though 25 still doesn't look good with this. I mean, but yeah. It's kind of like a dip on the side a little bit. I'm not tripping. That's the only thing about working on this monitor for me. So I'm not directly in front of it, so things are looking a little bit off. But I mean, it'll do for now. It's not gonna be perfect. It'll just be, you know, I don't want to spend too much time on stuff like this, because again, the idea is just to animate. I mean, they're close. Gradient's not all the way perfect. Like the pink is a lot more vibrant on that one. The pink and the like salmon color that's like right here. And then whatever's in between them, it's not very noticeable, but the pink is very strong, and then the salmon is, I mean, mine is that apricot salmon color. I don't know. They're close. They're close. We'll let it rock. So get rid of that. Now what I want to do, because on the animation there's a shadow that gets bigger and smaller as it gets closer and whatnot, so I'm going to create that. All right, so I need to reset all this over here. I have it laid out because this is like from when I was with Lulu, and it's not how I work now, so I need to redo this eventually. And let me bring all this stuff over from this screen. Didn't even peep. My layers tab is over here. See, yes, let me just reset it now. This workspace, we gonna shows the default, but let's just do Essentials Classic right now, and we'll just open everything as we need it. Excuse me. All right, so here is where, and I don't even think this matters so much now that I've got this plug-in, but say if you're doing this and you don't have the this extension, I should say, or plug-in, same thing, in After Effects, where we'll dive more into, where you don't have to do what I'm about to do, so that you can take this from Illustrator to After Effects. So first things first, let me save my shit, even though I'm about to have to save it again because I'm gonna release these layers to a sequence, put them all in their own layer, which is more than one way to kind of achieve that. So everything is on its own layer, which is important when you take it to After Effects. Oh, that's good. So save it. Now I'm going to, I do need to open After Effects. I'm going to keep Illustrator open for the time being. Up on the screen. Idiot. Alright, just waiting for After Effects to load up on my other screen. But let's take a look at the animation again real quick. So goes up and it stretches a little bit, but something that I learned this morning going through that 12 principles of animation or whatever it's called, volume is important when you're doing like bounce animation. So this was another reason why I picked this, because it's like, all right, it's a good opportunity to try to apply what we just learned this morning, kind of indirectly. How should I word this? It wasn't even for this. It was just for me to learn more about like just the ins and outs of animating in general, like even character animation for like cartoons and stuff like that. Just how all that work, because it all go hand in hand. All right, so got Illustrator. So now let me grab my file. I like to drag and drop because sometimes, at least when I was at work earlier, I was having issues when I would try to right click and import or go up to file import. So I like to drag and drop because there's really no way for After Effects to confuse anything. So keep it on composition, either or, depending on, I mean, because it really doesn't matter what you do here, because when you export it, it's not going to retain the size of the artboard at all or the composition. It's just taking the asset, giving it a transparent background. Doesn't matter. So I just leave it as document size. I make a new comp. Probably don't really have to do this in some cases, but I like to do it just in case. Make a fresh comp, even though I already have this here. Can't see the shadow obviously, but if we also, like I said, don't forget, save your work, because what I've learned with that shitty laptop I got at work, that shit bound to crash at any point doing this stuff. So home, I don't have that problem, but when it happens so much at work, it becomes a habit to save it no matter what. As soon as you start it, and try to just have little checkpoints, just little, you know, IG icon 1, whatever. All right, so let me just so we can see the shadow, bring this over. This isn't gonna matter either when we take it. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is convert all of these to a shape so I can actually have more control with the animations. What we up to today, dog? Just doing animations and shit. I'll kind of show you what I mean in a second, but I'm gonna take all these Illustrator layers, convert them to shapes. There's two ways to do it. I can either go to create shapes in vector layer, or what I just learned using this plugin I just got illegally, by the way. Don't tell nobody. I can just do the same thing, but just with like 1 or 2 less clicks, maybe. Just hit break. It'll break everything up. Okay, it did it wrong. I don't know what the fuck is up with that in the background, but for that reason, we just gonna do it this way. Create shapes from vector layer. Don't know why it's not retaining my gradient. Probably have to redo the gradient in here, which is probably what's happening. And then the opacity, same thing. It's probably not retaining that kind of stuff from Illustrator, but it's fine because we can just redo that stuff over here. Just takes a little bit more work, but what I'll do is make sure, let me turn stuff off just to see what's what. So rename stuff so you know what's what. Main, this is the like kind of the camera body, so we'll just say body, the lens, what's this for? That's the flash, I guess, and then the shadow. But hold on, I'll show you what we about to recreate and kind of the idea. So about to recreate this animation, just simple shit, bounce and stretch, slight stretch, but made some stuff at work today, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna come home, try to make like maybe 5 more animations to add. Just little simple stuff for like mobile and web apps and stuff like that. Notification bell, play buttons, like animations that just loop, a load animation based on TikTok's loading animation, like a little ID search kind of animation for like, I don't know, I guess if you search somebody's name up, that's something that'll pop up while it's loading or whatever. More loading animations, another light animation, it's little stuff like that. But I got couple that I grabbed before I left work, like, all right, these are the 5 we're gonna try to make. We might not make it, and the ones I'm not all the way confident about is the laptop, and then maybe the books. But I think I can do the books. I'm not gonna recreate these books from scratch, even though I could probably get trace. I'm gonna probably find a stack on like a website somewhere, just bring it in Illustrator. But what I'm gonna do before I even worry about the coloring and everything, I'm not gonna reorder the animations, or I'm not gonna reorder the layers, but I'm not gonna worry about the gradient for right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and straight animate. So I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna duplicate it and bring up one on my side that I can see at all times. And it looks like it, see, with this premium shit, I can't scrub through it, so I can't really see frame by frame because it doesn't look like it overshoots. I don't see if it squishes when it hits, but I might even factor some of that. If it does squish, it's very subtle. It looks like the, and I'll bring it up while I'm kind of talking through this too, just so we can all see. But it looks like what it's doing is, it's probably been played so many damn times, just stop looping. That's because I had to open on another tab. But anyway, we're just gonna get to work. But let me get my shadow down. I had it on like 20%. So what it was doing was like the entire camera was all moving together. So what I'm gonna do, add a null object. I'll put it right on top of everything that I want it to be. Here to width, pick whip, bring it over. So what that does is, if I move this null object, animate like the position of this, for example, all of that's gonna move with it. But if I was to go to like the body of the camera, which is this inner, the bigger inner stroke, it'll just move this one by itself. So the idea is that null controls, you know, more than just one thing. So let me see, let me bring this back up because I don't know which way it starts first from its, I don't know what's the first frame. So that's why the free lotties on this site gives you the ability to scrub. I don't know why the premiums don't. that's weird to me. But we just go, I might just start it from the center and do that. So let's go position. Actually, let's put like 2. One more thing. I've been working in 30 frames at work, so I'm gonna keep that consistent here. So did a window pop up? All right. So that's where it's gonna end. About 2 seconds. I might do 3 seconds, but I'm gonna start with 2 seconds. So let's see. Let's do 10 frames. Did I put it frame? Did I put a keyframe up? Oh, I'm tripping. So we're gonna get the pose by pose kind of really, and bring it up on the side too. There you go. Boom. Let's come here. And I think actually one of these might help me too with bounce. I can't remember which one it is. It might be it. All right, let's see how this works. I don't know. I've never used this before, so we're gonna see. Let me start this from a higher position, like here. And then the last frame be the same. Oh wait, I think it's doing it to all of them. Yeah. I said, did it still change all of them? Let me make sure. Check each individual frame. I'm gonna delete all of these in the middle. Hold on. How does this work? This plugin with bouncing. I want to do this by hand. I probably still need the keyframe. Alright, so I wish I could. I'm gonna come back to this part later, the squish and stretch. So I'm interested to see how I need to do that. Kind of stays in the air for a while. Maybe like here.
You know, anyone saying that.
No, actually, let's go. Here maybe, and then give me the 20 frame. All right, I'm gonna get these points out first, and then we're gonna refine it. Okay, I'm not liking that. Boom. There's way more time. See, it needs to, I need to adjust the time between these two frames, and it's about 20 frames in between. So let's go out. Oh, I'm dragging the whole thing. Let's go out to about here. It's about 10 frames. So once it bounces, 20 frames. In is 10, out is 20. In is 10, out is 20. I feel like down 10, up 20, down 10, up 20. It just feels so quick when it loops, when it shouldn't be. Like, that was quick. I understand it's looping, but it's really supposed to, let me think. I don't know if I need to extend this out to the 20 right here so that it doesn't do that. Let's see what it looks like. That's it. All right, so we're getting the motion kind of there. Now we need to refine that motion so it's more bouncy. But I want to see if this is gonna help, because I just, you know, have never really tried this. I want to see if I can get it to. So it does some stretch shit. I don't see it doing no stretch. I'm maxing it out. I feel like. Okay, let me see. I don't see the stretch happening with this, at least. Maybe it's because it's applied to the null instead of the. I wonder if that's why. And I want to test that out right now, actually. Let me I want to copy all of those. I want to go to the main position, paste these keyframes. I know I'm about to fuck some shit up. I want to do this like in a separate. Let me pre-compose just so I can see how this plugin works somewhere else. I can just undo all this, so we will. That is let me see, let me just do something real quick. Wait, it's just doing a bounce even without me having to do extra frames. Hold on. I might have just. I might have just did something. Oh shit. So too much bounce. Almost like me in high school. What's in and out, dude? I'm confused how this plugin works for real. Cause why is it so like I only have 2 frames? I'm going to undo this all the way, or I'm going to undo all of this anyways, just so I can. All right, that's where we was. I wanted to go thinking about how this graph should look. Should have trying to what were you bouncing on? Oh, that's crazy. I'm interested to see how this plugin works. For real. Let's see.
And the playhead position. jump simulates a bouncing or jumping animation, again something which is time consuming to do by hand. Just highlight your keyframes and click jump. Under the effects panel you can tweak the gravity, max jumps and more.
Actually, let me see. Should I do some scale? We're getting closer. It's not as bouncy and springy as the animation is. I gotta figure that out. And I wonder if scale is the right thing to do. That's gonna be a problem later. It doesn't necessarily look like it's getting smaller, like from top to bottom, like it's just getting like the size is squishing. So I think that's
pretty good.
okay. Why is the shadow like? I was doing some weird shit because it's flipped. Oh, it's because I deleted that merge path, but the merge path is going to prevent me from being able to export it. So, but we'll just leave it on for the time being. wonder if that velocity shit is where something could, because it's very, even the shadow is very springy on the attack and the release. So I'm thinking like on frames like this, this is something else I've learned. I don't know how to correctly use this, so we really need, because definitely need, let's try X, because it's only going left and right as far as like the animation, not going up and down. That's at least how I'm thinking it in my mind. Probably not thinking correctly, but I'm only trying to squish it, so we're gonna see. Let's try 60. See, I don't know. Nah. Let's just see what 100 does. We also do outgoing at 100. And let me see if I can, if there's a, so I think this is what it's doing. So I think this is where it's affecting that. Like it's kind of like overshooting it a little bit too. I need to fix that when it goes. I'm gonna try and see if any of these, can I edit this, or is it only when I thought you could edit these too? I like this part here. Might be fucking up because it's still not getting that same spring. I wonder if I need to take some of these points off of this. No. Like this middle one, maybe. Let's see. That's getting fucked up, for real. I really think I just need to redo these keyframes in general. Starting off high. And they're resting that nigga tomorrow. That's crazy. They will rest him against Milwaukee. Bro, I just got hit with the worst scam email for a job offer, bro. Like, I might have to pull this up real quick because I just got the notification. But I have to expose this. Bro, this makes no sense. Like, none. So, hello, Carl McNeil Jr. We've noticed that the Gmail account you were using for the interview is currently inactive, which is cap because this is the email I'm using and it's obviously active. It is a VoIP service requirement. It resulted from a temporary capacity issue with the service. It might also be set up by restrictions such as the number. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't read. Such a number of calls a certain account is allowed to make in a second. In this case, please reply graphic designer applicant and confirm your availability tomorrow, April 14th, 2023. The fuck? It's April? Where have I been? I'm behind on so much shit. Did I get my dad anything for his birthday? What the hell? But this is where it gets even interesting. So this is from Paul McCullough, but the signature is Tim Drennan. That's strike 2. Sent me this earlier. You had the date right in the interview supposed invitation, but you fucked up your signature. The email is suspect. Because if anybody is hitting you up about a job, bro, they gonna hit you up from an email that's like, you can tell it's some company shit because it'll have the company name after the @ sign or something, like @CAT Construction in this case. So I've never applied to nothing for this. Like when I searched my email earlier, anytime you apply for a job, at least for me, like through Indeed, LinkedIn, all them, you get an email confirmation. I have no emails about this company, so I know it's a fucking sham. I'm not even gonna respond to y'all, bro. That's like maybe like the 8th attempt to scam me out of I don't know what the goal is, but they've been trying to scam me, bro. Alright, so I'm about to pull up a tutorial because this shit, I am struggling. You know, I'm not gonna act like I'm not. I'm struggling with this bounce. I've never animated a bounce before, so that's kind of part of it, but
first you have to overshoot the size. So go to the last keyframe and instead of 100, type in 110.
Yeah, by 110 or 15.
And then move along 3 keyframes.
A lot of the same stuff I do for like
to undershoot the full size.
Like for example, the light animations I did, or
and type in
when anytime you scale something in, give it, you know, kind of overshoot it just to give it a little.
To increase the springiness.
Now this is the wrong kind of bounce because he's just doing strictly scale bouncing. I don't want it to like bounce like from left to right. I want it to just go up and down, up and down, up
I'm about to show you a great trick to quickly animate rounded shapes without ruining them or your sanity in the process. Hey, I'm Steve Savali, a freelance animator, designer, and educator. And sometimes we're only focusing on the Y position. And then we want this to be in the center of our comp.
I was looking for something like, just quick. Just show me how you know.
Thank you for tuning in. Position setting.
This might sound fucked up, but these Indian niggas be knowing they shit with this After Effects shit. I know that sound crazy, but I've learned, I think, the most from like somebody that's Indian doing these tutorials. Like they be on this shit for real.
Now create a circular shape and we will use it as a ball for the further animation.
Hope that
you
doesn't
can
sound
also
as bad
rename
as
this layer by your own.
But
Now, one of the
I'm
most
just giving
important
them
thing,
guys some props.
Anchor point tool को select करिए and make sure कि आपने यहाँ पे snapping on रखी हो. Now select the anchor and move it to the center bottom. सबसे पहले हम इसके पोजीशन को एनिमेट करेंगे. जंप दिखाने के लिए एक ग्राउंड का रेफरेंस होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. सो प्रेस कंट्रोल आर और यहाँ से एक रेफरेंस लाइन आप ड्रैग कर लें. लेयर को सेलेक्ट करके उसके पोजीशन पे हम एक की लगाएंगे एट द वेरी बिगिनिंग ऑफ
I don't think bro's speaking English. I just
थोड़ा
realized
सा
that.
और ऊपर की तरफ कर देता हूँ. मेक श्योर आप
Yeah,
सिर्फ वाई एक्सेस को एनिमेट.
but I'm just watching. I don't even need you to speak English to me, bro. Just
Now select the first key.
I'm watching what you're doing here.
कॉपी करके आप
your
last
After
frame पे
Effects
आइए
is
और
in
वहाँ पे
English.
इसको पेस्ट कर दीजिए.
That's good.
Now come to the center frame और यहाँ पे मैं इसको नीचे लेके आता हूँ अपने रेफरेंस पॉइंट के पास. Now as usual सारे
I
keyframes
hope he
को
kind of
select
shows
करें,
like
right click,
anticipation,
keyframe
like,
assistant,
instead of it just
and
dropping
easy
up and
ease.
down like just repeatedly. I
Now
need
let's
some
make a preview.
like that. Like you know.
So
what
आगे
I'm
बढ़ने से पहले हम बाउंस फिजिक्स को डिस्कस कर लेते हैं गाइस. होता है अपनी स्पीड,
Yeah, that
वेट,
stretch.
मोमेंटम एंड मास के अकॉर्डिंग. Now at the very initial position,
Yeah, like hold it for a second, hold it, and boom, you know.
And यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि ऑब्जेक्ट में कोई डिफॉर्मेशन नहीं होता. बट जैसे जैसे वो नीचे एंड आफ्टर टचिंग ग्राउंड बॉल में
got his
स्क्वैश
motion blur on. I don't know if
जैसा कि
a
आप
lot
देख
of
सकते हैं इस
these
फ्रेम में
are
एट द वेरी फर्स्ट फ्रेम
functional
जहाँ पे
with
बॉल
motion
आइडल
blur.
पोजीशन में है वहाँ पे
I need
मैंने
to check
स्केल की
that
वैल्यू
sheet
एक्स एंड
again.
वाई में 100% रखी है. एंड जहाँ पे स्ट्रेच क्रिएट होता है वहाँ पे एक्स और वाई की वैल्यू 80% और 120% है. एंड स्क्वाश क्रिएट करने के लिए मैंने एक्स और वाई की वैल्यू 120% और 80% रखा है. ऐसा इसलिए किया है सो दैट कि बॉल का जो वॉल्यूम है वो मेंटेन रहे. याद रखिएगा आपको बॉल के वॉल्यूम को मेंटेन रखना है. यानी अगर आप 20% स्केल डाउन करते हैं एक्स में तो वाई में आपको 20% स्केल अप करना पड़ेगा. दिस इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग गाइस. बहुत सारे लोग ये चीज करने से चूक जाते हैं और उनका एनिमेशन थोड़ा सा रियलिस्टिक दिखता है.
I feel like I know what he's saying, but I don't know what he's saying.
Now as per as the theory हम बॉल के स्पीड को स्टार्टिंग और एंड में थोड़ा सा स्लो कर लेंगे with the help of our graph editor.
So his kind of looks like some
अब देखते हैं
titties,
हमारा एनिमेशन कैसा दिखता है.
like some real.
Whoa, it's coming guys, it's coming.
He said something in English.
तो अब हम यहाँ पे बॉल
Quit playing, gang.
स्क्वाश को एनिमेट करेंगे with the help of scale properties. Now come to the center frame. यहाँ से आप 2 फ्रेम पीछे जाइए.
How you
यहाँ पे
going?
हम
He making me mad, bro. You start talking English, then you go back to your other shit. Like, be
putting 80%
consistent,
in
gang.
the X value and 120% in the Y value.
Now I see how to do that. Now my next question is, can I do the squash and stretch with a null object? So let me just Google that real quick. Squash and stretch. Can't spell. Null object. After Effects. Because I feel like that's something I can't do. Probably not. I'm sure somebody would have like that's time stretching, not like squash and stretch. So I probably can't do it to a null. So I'm not gonna prioritize the squash and stretch, but we gonna try this again. So let me see one more thing he did. How many? Where you at? Where you at, big dog? Where you at, big dog?
कोई objects. Now as usual सारे keyframes.
He did about 15. I'm gonna keep mine about 10. I'm gonna do mine about 10. All right, and we came out here, and then 350. All right, now let's Easy Ease, F9 for Easy Ease. Rest in peace, Easy E. Well, hold on. See. Oh, I need to pull it from this one. I think that might be where I fucked up too. My nigga. And which one of these probably it might have been one of these on this bottom row. See, I was fucking shit up. Now we just need to do it like a couple more times. See? Them YouTube degrees free of charge. So it's 350 and 604. So we're going to do that. 604. I can't see. 350. And I think it's a keyboard shortcut that helps me skip on my timeline 10 frames ahead, which would be useful to know if I knew it right now. But I don't know it right now. And you might just cut it at 2 seconds. So this will go right back to it. Oh yeah, I'm about to say, oh hell no, that ain't right. But I gotta come over here, gang. Yeah. All right, so I need more. Fuck. I need this way. Let me see. Nope. Okay. Now this is where it gets challenging because of course he only showed when he did it for 3 frames. So now let me just see what this looks like so far. Okay, it's kind of getting there. Okay, hold on. Let's keep it going. I need more action over here though. I don't know if I'm. Yeah, see right here is. I knew it was gonna be something wrong there. Okay, so. That's gonna help me at all. Nah. We getting there, but now I'm lost because shit. Because now I can't get past getting this right because it's just not. Okay, let me just see what that looks like. It's not really doing what I need it to do. And I'm thinking, what if I just copy and paste these frames, right? Let's see what that does. Wait, I don't think I meant to delete that third one. But let's copy, paste them. Okay. Wait a minute. Shadow was doing some tweak shit, but that's because we haven't fixed it since we started over. But, you know, we getting there, right? Get it how I live it. The fuck? Why is it like I'm highlighting multiple keyframes? Why are you looking like that? Am I not just doing? I'm finna get mad. Let me finish just at least animating it. So we got a drop there, then it comes back down here. Now what was my values? 130, 110. And back to $1.50. Let me put my music back on. Let's get quiet. The shadows doing some tweak shit. Should I just have it in like right on this? Nah. Let me go get these watches. I should just open it on one of my other screens so I can easily flip back and forth, flip back and forth, flip back and forth. Still not all the way there with the animation, but I want to go ahead and get this fixed because it is kind of just throwing me off a little bit, that black and white. There's not much blend here when I look up there. to, I forgot how you, it usually is like a little wand, like a something that where you can change the direction of the grading that'll pop up. I don't know how you make it pop up. Wait, is that it? I think I see it. Yeah, it's it right there. It's just so fucking light. All right, now I can probably go in and really get this looking a little bit better. That's close to the actual icon. I wonder, now that I've kind of got my keyframes a lot better, I wonder if this will help me at all, because I still want some anticipation and a little bit more spring to it. I don't know if this is gonna help me or not. I want one jump. Still not getting the swatch and stretch, no real anticipation. What does gravity really do? Like if I turn this all the way up to 100. Is it not as floaty? And when you go all the way down to 0. Too much of a difference there. Yeah, I wish I could use null to wait, then again I can. Probably need to bring the position up a little bit more, or bring the shadow down so that it's because it's doing a little stretch. But then I needed to So it'll stretch. Then when it is about to boom, does it stretch out when it goes out? I'm assuming it does. Or at least when it gets to the top and starts to come back down, I think. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. We kind of getting there now. It's not all the way there, but again, we getting there. It's a process. It's not, at least for me, it's not quick. But I am trying, God. Yeah. I'm about to copy these low key. Let me turn this off for a second and see if that's what's causing it. Bounce just like you're tripping. You've been around Jalen too much. Jalen and Fabian. You've been hanging with him too much. Now I think the only thing I really want to figure out is the anticipation. Cause like once it gets to like when it's going back up, it kind of is like when you're on a roller coaster, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's that anticipation before it drops. Like it's not just sitting there still and then boom. Like it's more of a, maybe that's in the graph. I don't know. Let's see. What I wanted to do. It goes bounce. Like it's holding here, and that's what that, with it being flat, it's gonna just sit there. Not it. Cause you got them hops. That's not what you meant. Hey boy. Let me see if he mentioned it in that tutorial real quick. Cause he covered the squash and stretch, but I don't know if he mentioned like anticipation. Yeah, facts. Even though I can't speak Hindi, I understand everything in this perfectly. Facts.
Thank you for tuning to.
Shit not gonna load.
Thank you for tuning to this video. Welcome back to Pixel Mojo.
Yeah, why the fuck this shit wanna start buffering all of a sudden? Like my internet out. Did I not pay my bill? If the rent paid, then that's paid. You know, so I know that ain't it. See if that'll buffer it off. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to get this shadow right, because it may need the same kind of like graph work to get that snappiness. Well, let's see if it's what we need first. Out. In. Okay, so the keyframes themselves look, oh yeah, I forgot this is why, because this shit looks crazy. I don't know why it looks like this now. I wonder if it's because I'm transforming, like what's the green for? Because the only keyframe I have is scale. This is something I don't ever see. But I'm gonna assume it's the red because it's the only one that's animating. But then again, I think I see handles for green. So what is the green for though? So now I'm confused because it was letting me change the green hand. I don't know what the green. I Google it.
I hope you guys are safe and doing absolutely great.
I need to
Today
set it
we'll
up
learn to
for
create
sure.
a bouncing animation inside the After Effects. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so सबसे पहले यहाँ पे हम एक composition create करेंगे and make sure कि आपकी जो setting है वो मेरे composition setting से match कर रही हो. Now let's create a solid. मैं इसको यहाँ पे BG की तरह यूज करूँगा and let's just rename it to BG. आप यहाँ पे कोई भी कलर चूज कर सकते हैं. मैंने यहाँ पे blue चूज किया है. Now let's create a shape and make sure कि आप यहाँ से fill को on कर लें और stroke को यहाँ से आप बंद कर लें.
So I gotta do the same for both.
Now create a circular shape and we will use it as a ball for the further animation.
See, this is so. He made me feel like I don't know shit when he was there. You need to study up. I don't know everything.
Now,
but I know enough to get, you know, get some shit going. Now this shit wanna play. Now I wanna start buffering again. Alright. That shit is tripping. wish I could just isolate. Yeah, this red and green shit is confusing me for some reason. This is really something. Why does homie randomly go stop speaking? Yeah, I don't know. He started off in English and go to his language, his native language, and then go back to English and go back to his native language. I'm like, bro, I still understand him, but it's just like you throwing me off with the back and forth because it's like I'm tuning it out. Then you start speaking English, and I don't even realize until you about to start back speaking your shit. So just come on, bro. And I think he even does the shadow. So I think he even does with the red and green. I need to see this, bro. It looks perfect. And I just need to see it. And this shit want to render, this shit want to buffer. I don't know why all of a sudden it's starting to buffer.
Thank you for tuning to this video. Welcome back to
it'll stop.
I hope you guys are safe and doing absolutely. So, सबसे पहले यहाँ पे हम एक
Even if I drop it down to 144, it don't even buffer. What is this shit on? Like, it's not buffering, bro. I don't know why. Come on, is it Edge just tweaking? Is YouTube tweaking? It can't be my internet because my stream would more than likely start tweaking, right? So let me.
and इस लेयर को सिलेक्ट करके आप अपनी बॉल की लेयर के नीचे रख लीजिए.
Did this shit start playing? I thought. See.
Thank you for tuning to. So at the center आप कुछ इस तरीके से की लगा लें. Come to. Now rename this layer. And इस लेयर को सिलेक्ट करके आप अपनी बॉल की लेयर के नीचे रख लीजिए.
Can you bounce it while you work on this bounce? What are you on?
Now for the animation,
you are unhinged.
Now again as usual, select all of the. So अब हम यहाँ पे बॉल के stretch and squash को animate करेंगे with the help of scale properties. ये value. There you go. Film assistance and easy ease. Now there you go, guys. Shape layer. Now for the and make sure कि आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ के एनिमेशन को स्टार्टिंग में स्लो रखा था. सो मुझे शैडो के एनिमेशन को भी स्टार्टिंग में स्लो रखना पड़ेगा सो दैट कि इन दोनों के एनिमेशन प्रॉपरली मैच हो. सो आई विल सेलेक्ट द शैडो लेयर. ग्राफ प्रॉपर्टीज ऑन कर लीजिए और मैं स्टार्टिंग में इसको कुछ इस तरीके से स्लो कर दूंगा एंड एंड में भी मैं एनिमेशन को कुछ इस तरीके से स्लो कर दूंगा विद द हेल्प ऑफ ग्राफ एडिटर।
Okay. Let's see if my graph matches his.
स्टार्टिंग में इसको कुछ इस तरीके से स्लो कर दूंगा एंड एंड में भी मैं एनिमेशन को कुछ इस तरीके से स्लो।
For the outer points, so I need to boom. My fault. I'm listening to something through my AirPods, and this shit is crazy. Ain't the word. So we kind of there. I mean, it's not perfect. Like if we look at the animation here, what is you talking about, bro? That is not what that says. What are you talking about? Are you talking about what you said? Because that is for sure what you said. I'm not tripping. I would love for this to start. Thought everything just stopped. Is my internet tripping? It's got me thinking like Spectrum on some shit in the area, boy. So I think it's there. I mean, I want to look and see it again on the. Why is like I can't even see my stream on the YouTube shit. Me on the side. That shit. Let me check the app real quick. Is Spectrum tripping in the area? I'm gonna check that shit. Got me thinking, is it Edge that's tripping? Because I brought it over and it started working. So let's see if so boom. So it might just be Edge that's tripping. So we're kind of. I'm gonna have to do the split for this. Pause, by the way, but they close. Maybe the shadow should completely disappear because I see that on that side. So let's do that, or I should have it come all the way down. So we'll go back up here and we'll get it on the drops and bring it down some more. So it covers the shadow all the way. So, wow, 666, no, we'll do 667. We will not do no 666. Got the stretch, got some squish there. Goes back out, stretch, squish, back out, and then the shadow. I think we good. It took almost 2 hours for one animation. I would get fired. All right, so we gonna export. Oh, I forgot. It's gonna give me an error for the merge path. Yep, and it's gonna do some. I forgot what gradients. It does some freaky shit. So let's see. Expressions. I need to get rid of that. Effects. I need to get rid of that. I don't have any effects. Oh, I can't use. I think I might have to turn this into a keyframe or something. So this I need to I wonder if I turn it off completely, undo that, what does it look like then? I don't see much difference. But it's still missing that anticipation. Because it'll slowly start coming down and drop. So let me see. So this frame, and then the frame. Hold on. So I need boom here, boom here. I'm confused. I might save this and try to figure the rest of this out. Different times. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm already 2 hours nearly, so but I think we're close. I gotta figure out the whole expression shit, of getting this effect off, but I'm probably gonna take it off because I don't think this is really doing much for me right now. So let me just see if I re-export it. Will it say that's no longer an issue? All I got to worry about is merge path. So yeah, just merge path. And then I need to fix the gradient. And why is it doing that in the background? Odd. I'll probably figure that out tomorrow. But we'll save it. That one took longer than I anticipated. But, you know, still new to it. So I'm still trying to figure all this out. So what do we want to do next? Might finish that load animation that I started earlier. And kind of redo it. So right now, this is what it's doing. Not clean. Not at all what I wanted. At all. Like, at all. So, delete these end keyframes. And I want to, let's cut this down about 2 seconds. Cut this down about 2 seconds. Not 12 rotations, just one. And then we'll, it's probably, actually I'll leave it like that. It's kind of where I want it. A little too fast. All right. So what I'm trying to go for is something like this. So this is something simple. I think Edge is already tripping, so I'm gonna just take this out of Edge, bring it over to Firefox. I might just start using Firefox in general because Edge is tweaking for real. So something simple, really just trim path and then just rotating, just simple. I just, again, I hate that I can't scrub these premium ones, so I can't see like exactly when does the trim path start to animate. I think it's like at the bottom. It's happening so fast it's hard to tell. Like maybe here. Let's do the start. Do some reverse. I wanted to start in how it started, so I was kind of hitching. Trying to figure out this hitch at the end. Why does it do? It goes all the way in and comes back out. Yeah, mine kind of. I got some things I need to figure out tomorrow, but mine kind of comes like to a complete stop. This one feels like there's no hesitation. Maybe it's because I don't have it looping all the way, like right when it ends. Yeah, can I scrub that? Even still, it feels so like stop all of a sudden. Even though they're the same from frame to frame, It's like nothing's moving. It's almost perfect, if not perfect. So, almost serious, girl, wherever you are. I don't know what you know, but I am just going to. I'm gonna just finish this one. It's my third loading. I got homework to do. I do need to continue to learn because I ran into some shit, boy, for real. But like smooth loops, that's something I definitely need to figure out. Like, I'm gonna go with this one because this shit was a pain. I just gotta look at this again. This one was an absolute pain to put together. Shit. Yeah. Came out good. It was a pain to put together. This probably took me about an hour or two to put together too. But I think I'm gonna hop off. Time to eat something. Do a little homework. Do this again probably later in the week. So I'll be back. Hopefully I'll be a little bit better by then. Probably will be. A lot of practice will be had by then. So I'll be back.